Franco House for Ball State just picked up his 4th foul. 11:38 left to go here in the ball game. He hasn't scored in the second half, but this is bigger for defensive reasons.
Well, it is, and I tell you, it's going to be interesting to see how long Coach Whitford elects to keep Franco on the bench. As long as you can maintain a lead, you can buy him some extra time. Nate Wells and Bo Calhoun both into the game, but again, Calhoun with 3, so Cards back to man-to-man.
This is an interesting luxury that James Whitford has, though, as Nickerson jacks up the 3, rebounded by Davis. Nate Wells comes in off the bench at 7-1. It's good insurance policy.
Joel, notice the pace of play on both ends has really quickened this half.
Too easy to get into the lane, Jeremiah Davis.
We talked about it, that has been the key, but both teams struggled in the half court, so getting the rebound and getting out in transition, much easier looks both ways around.
Peters the pull-up. That is not the greatest shot of the night for Alec Peters. He thought he got touched up. Air ball nonetheless.
Well, and that helps. Nate Wells at 7 feet. A little bit of a closeout made it difficult look. Big possession here. Ball State with a 7-point lead.
This is where things have turned for James Whitford as well. If Bo Calhoun or if Franco House went out because of fouls last year, you just went to a small lineup.
Yeah, no question. And Valparaiso goes 2-3 zone. So Sean Sellers runs the baseline. We've seen him exploit zones.
Well, the right side of that zone is 6'8" on top. The left side is 6'1". Ball State goes in over the left.
Sellers, here he is.
Wide open. It was a great closeout, though.
Yeah, Keith Carter, terrific job contesting that shot.
Davis the reach in. That is the 5th foul on Ball State.
Boy, and like we said, Nickerson just being the aggressor this half. Very athletic, the reach in, automatic call, particularly this year.
That's an early nominee for Tony Award. Best supporting actor, by the way. It was a foul, but there was some extra stuff on it. Ball State has led by as many as 12. That was in the first half. Up now by 7.
Got to get Walker going offensively. 0 for 5 today for the Crusaders. He's another guy that can be that third scorer. He's shown it.
Averages 6. Here's Peters. First points of the second half.
If you give Peters even a foot, he will drain it. You've just simply got to push him off of that 3-point line. Calhoun slow to close out.
4 points is the lead. Davis back into the lane, and Bo Calhoun can shoot that. We have seen it, and Bryce Drew knows it. Ball State takes the timeout, but Bryce Drew cannot be happy that his team allowed another shot for Bo Calhoun in that mid-range area.
Well, that's where he lives. Yeah, he's hit 3 3-pointers, but that mid-range jump shot, Bo Calhoun is most comfortable. And that time, he is the perfect player to put in the short corner against the zone. And Coach Whitford burns that timeout. There, the penetration again, Joel. That has been the key for both teams. The guards getting to the paint, drawing the defense, and kicking for the open shot.
Ball State has 1 timeout remaining. Keep that in your back pocket with 9:50 to play.
And I tell you, give Jeremiah Davis credit off the bench. He has seen more minutes than Niall Smith. Had a career-high 8 assists against Kokomo. He has 3 dimes to this afternoon. Davis doing a terrific job penetrating and kicking.
This is a 13-7 Ball State run. It followed an 8-0 Valparaiso run to start the half. Nickerson, who was a real big part of that. As a matter of fact, he was the 8-0 run. Nothing since. Walker on Tyler, forgot the basketball. Davis on the run out, back to Bo, and you've got to reward the big man when he runs the floor.
Give Jeremiah Davis the 4th assist, and how about Calhoun running the fast break in transition, defense into offense for Ball State.
Lead back to 8, but Peters is open. Another rebound, Ball State. The Cardinals are +7 on the glass. Weber in transition.
You talk about early offense. Who was it with the delivery? Jeremiah Davis again on the break, finding Ryan Weber. Early offense in transition for Ball State.
7 points for Ryan Weber. He was quiet in the first half, but his 2 makes in the second have been monumental. It's the little things here, David Iha.
Well, that time Calhoun, active hands leading the break. Davis with the good give and go. And then Jeremiah Davis streaking down. Look at the court awareness. Ryan Weber, spot up 3. Carter late to close out. And just like that, the Cardinal lead swells to 11.
This is a Valparaiso team. College basketball talk called the #1 mid-major. John Gassaway of ESPN said on paper is the best Horizon League team since 10-11 Butler, which was the second national title team, second Final Four team. And that CBS wrote an article about titled Why Valpo is the Most Likely Cinderella. People have talked about the fact that Valparaiso could be an at-large team. But if they don't win here today, that's a pretty big knife and a dagger into that whole mixture.
Well, I tell you, that would definitely be a chink in the armor. We'd be remiss again, however, to not mention that not having Tavon Walker in this lineup is a huge piece of their puzzle. Much like the Cardinals losing at Bradley without Ryan Weber, Walker, their second leading scorer, a guy that does a great job at both ends. They certainly miss him here this afternoon.
Carter had an open 3, he passed it up. See what Bryce Drew comes out with here. He goes to Fernandez, and the big man missed twice, but a foul. And that is 4 on Bo Calhoun with an eternity of basketball remaining.
Well, Fernandez point blank, he'd wish he had that one back. You don't want Calhoun to pick up your 4th if you're Ball State. However, the hack of Fernandez idea is not so bad. We talked about his poor free throw shooting, just 40%. At the line here today, missed his only other attempt. Trey Moses is going to come in for Calhoun, and Franco House is going to, looks like he's going to re-enter the game.
Calhoun's staying in for the moment. Nate Wells went out, and now House will get Calhoun. It'll be interesting to see how James Whitford plays that rotation. His best options, although undersized, are House and Calhoun. His cleanest as far as fouls are Moses and Wells. They have a combined 2.
No question. Watch the free throw rebound here.
Didn't see that coming statistically. It's a 10-point game. Weber missed off the curl. Carter the open look. And the rebound by the freshman.
Well, again, one and done for Valpo. Can't argue with the look there.
Straight on Davis. A lot of trouble trying to get to the glass that time. Carter, another look. No lack of confidence, just 30% on the season.
Well, that's right. He had missed his first 3, but didn't hesitate.
Well, Davis is going to get a breather here. Niall Smith has checked in at the scorer's table. Jeremiah Davis has been so good in this second half. With the ball into Peters, into traffic. Moses right place. Shot clock at 5. Again, right place, right time, Trey Moses, and a bailout foul. That's on Hammock. His 4th. Trey Moses to the line with Ball State clinging late.